Aloha to lightworkers and healers from around the world, and welcome to Heal Yourself with Signature Cell Healing. This is a free live webinar every third Saturday to explore self-healing techniques and the foundational philosophy of this evolutionary healing method pioneered by our dear founder, Kahu Fred Sterling. So here is where we can discover how you can use signature cell healing to heal yourself, navigate your life's challenges, and find your passion for life. And that's something we're really going to be talking about today, because we're talking about the signature cell and why it's called signature cell healing. Here we got somebody else coming in. Let's see who this is. Welcome. Our topic today is breakthrough to new levels of your life plan. Activate your intention and passion for this lifetime. So we're gonna start now. We got a whole lot to talk about, and I've got some slides to show you. I love the slides. Okay, so everybody just get comfortable just for a moment. And take some deep breaths. And wherever you are, just close your eyes and just feel those golden particles that we talk about above your crown chakra. And as you breathe in, just draw those golden particles through the crown chakra, your crown chakra, and down through the pineal gland in the center of your head, down into your heart, and just feel it in your heart, and in between the inhale and the exhale, let it expand your heart, and exhale, and keep breathing this way as I call upon the Creator's light, the Christ light, Master Guide Kirill and Master Kahu Fred Sterling, and all the guides, angels, and guardian lights, the higher selves of everyone joining us here live and those that will come in on the recording, to join us now to center our webinar in love, light, and healing. For we're on a journey of discovery of signature cell healing this day. And we're taking this beautiful energy of love created originally by Kahu Fred Sterling, and we're sharing it out into the world. For we know that signature cell healing is the healing modality for the great shift in consciousness. And if we look around ourselves right now, this is what we see happening in the world. So we are all about the great shift in consciousness and what it means to us personally in our healing journeys. So we offer this prayer from our hearts in love, and so it is in love. Amen. Okay, so it is the time of the great shift, and I got the original book by Kahu Fred Sterling, and for our German viewers that are joining us, this was translated into German. I'm not sure if Koha Verlag still has it, but it got translated into German and into several other languages. So it is the time of the great shift. And what does that mean? That just means this is the time that we all came for right now. And we're feeling, if we look around us, we see that, of course, but within our own lives, we also see it. And this brings us to our topic for today, which is breakthrough to new levels of your life plan. We put this in our life plan, and we wanted especially to be here for this lifetime because it's the great shift in consciousness, and so many light particles in the Creator's light wanted to be here at this time because it's such a special opportunity to shift from the third dimensional reality that we've had for thousands of years into the fourth and into the fifth dimensional, just like the Lemurians did 40 to 50,000 years ago. And that's something you can read about in this book, small, but this is just a postcard. But Kirill Lemurian Legacy for the Great Shift talks about that. We're here to do it all over again. And that's something that we put in our blueprints. So at any time during the webinar, if you have a question, please, raise your hand with a little yellow hand, and I'll see it by your picture, or you can put it in the chat. We have that going as well. So I'm really happy to take your questions, because it's a time to ask questions. There's so much going on right now, and you may feel this in your own life, that you're being pushed to new levels of awareness, new levels of love awareness. And if you say, well, Karinna, I don't know if it's love awareness, because I've got all this going on, and I've got challenges with my relationships, and where I live is changing, and there's all of this going on with my relationships. Yeah, that's part of the blueprint. That's why you came here, because we came here and we put into this blueprint, which I'm going to talk about right now. We put into this blueprint all of the things we wanted to heal in this lifetime, because for most of us, and certainly all of us listening today, this is the lifetime, maybe the last lifetime we're going to do in a third dimensional awareness. So what do you think that means? It means, of course, that we want to get everything completed, and we want to heal all the karma, all the relationships, all of the experiences that we had. And, I hear you, hey, it's really hard. I know, I have it too. I'm not special, right? I've got my own things coming on. Okay, here comes somebody. Let somebody in. So this is about how can we break through those new levels of our life plan. So I want to take you back, to the original life plan. So I'm going to do a really swift screen share here. So we're going to start to talk about the signature cell. Now, this is the name of the healing modality, signature cell healing. And Kahu Fred purposefully chose that name. That was Kahu's creation, to call it signature cell healing. Very, very beautiful choice on his part to name signature cell healing. Now, let me get very swiftly to our screen share and see if I can do this right. Very swiftly. How about that? Huh? I think I got it. Okay, so first we're going to talk about the signature cell, where it is, what it is, why it's so important. So prior to incarnating on the earth, before we do this lifetime, you're up there in the Creator's light, and you're just a particle of love of the Creator. You don't have a body, you aren't incarnate, but you're planning your next incarnation. Let's say it's this one. So you create this life blueprint, this plan with everything, with this and other lifetimes that you'd like to experience this time on earth. And it holds the passion for your journey. It holds your intention as an evolving spirit of light. So imagine before this lifetime, you really wanted to get it all in there. And so you packed it, just like me. I packed it, and then you put it in the blueprint, in what becomes the signature cell. So at conception, you have the Trinity that's created with the egg from your mother, the sperm from your father, and your own incoming energy. So you waited until the exact moment when the egg and the sperm come together to put your blueprint. That's the passion, truth, trust, and passion, the first 3 principles of the 10 principles of consciously creating. I've got the book back there, the blue book back there, all about the 10 principles, truth, trust, and passion. That's our first trinity to be in human form. And as the egg and the sperm come together to create that first union, your blueprint in the signature cell comes into that union, and it joins it and it carries in that blueprint for this lifetime, and it ignites the passion that you have originally for this journey. Oops. Oh, it's not doing it. Okay. So where is this? How about this? Cool, yeah. I love this. So this is the signature. Actually, you're looking at the pineal gland, and the signature cell is within this pineal gland in the center of our head. So it's an energetic blueprint that carries your whole lifetime for this journey. And what it does is every cell in your physical embodiment, the 70 trillion cells in your physical body, have a lifeline to this signature cell. So your signature cell has the memory of your original passion, your original intention for being here in this lifetime. And it communicates to each of those 70 trillion cells in your physical body, and that creates a collective cellular consciousness of your journey for this life. So in signature cell healing, what we're doing is activating this blueprint. That is the purpose. So when we activate the signature cell in the pineal gland in, for example, a signature cell healing, or when you self-heal with the 5 breath self-healing meditation, you are actually bringing the light through the signature cell in the pineal gland and then sending it out, through your heart, down into your heart, and then through the other areas of your body. Now, this activates that reawakening or that remembering of your original life plan. So what happens is you might start to experience things out in your world that are, relationship journeys or physical ailments, diseases, things that you put in the blueprint, but they're timed activation, right? So as you activate, for example, I didn't experience this particular journey that I'm going through with my, I've talked about osteoporosis diagnosis and arthritis and things like that. I didn't experience that until I had gone through lots of other things in my journey as far as relationships go, all the professional, what I could say, professional things, living in different parts of the world, meeting different people, healing karma with different people, until I came to this level where I knew, okay, this is what I need to focus on. This is what I need to learn to heal. And so I'm healing that now. So you might be at a certain level of activation of your blueprint. And I'm sorry to tell you, but then when you heal that part, you're going to get another level, right? Because healing is why we're here. We pack so much stuff into this blueprint. So it's time for us to, just find the passion again, find the joy and the love for your journey. And you might say, well, hey, that's really easy for you to say. You don't have my journey. But we each have a challenging journey where it's as challenging as we want it to make it. So this is a way that you can start to find that joy and that love again. So that's the story of the signature cell and why we call this signature cell healing, and what it has for us, all the depth of healing and the wisdom that we put in there as well. We don't just put healing in there. We also put in there the pathway of healing. So as you activate the signature cell, your journey is going to unfold in front of you, and your path will be lit by your guides and your angels and all the energies. You don't come here alone, folks. None of us come here alone. We come with an entourage of angels and guides and masters that help us to heal. So this is why also, and I'll be talking about this on a future webinar, why meditation becomes so important. Last time we talked about the 5 breath self-healing meditation. So before I go on now, we're going to review that, because this all ties in. Do you have any questions? Does that bring up any questions about the cellular consciousness? And somebody might have to tell me, because I can't quite see the chat right now, but please, if you have a question, raise your hand. Let's see if I can see the chat. Show chat previous. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I got that screen share on. That's always kind of dicey for me. So, okay, let us look at then the art of prana breathing. So prana breathing, I know, is a term that Kahu Fred Sterling always used. There's a prana breathing that's used, for example, in yoga. This is a little bit different. So this is a special kind of deep breathing, and it's focused deep breathing. So you're actually, as you breathe, aware of where the breath is going, and you're focusing it into different parts of your body with each breath. So with the 5 breath self-healing meditation, we're using the golden particles, first beginning over the crown chakra, and then drawing that energy like a dolphin breath down through the crown chakra, down through the pineal gland that I was talking about. And when it hits the pineal gland, it changes to white light, and it interacts with that blueprint. You draw it down into your heart and weave all 4 bodies together. And then on the exhale, it goes up your shoulders and out your palms, down your arms, out your palms. So you can direct the breath into different parts of your body. So we're bringing in this photon, it's called prana light, but I like to call it also photon light, because it's a very special energy that we're using right now. So we're visualizing and breathing in these golden particles. Photon is an energy, is a unit of quantum electromagnetic light energy, and it's very high vibrating. So it's only visible under a microscope. So here's my little visualization of the golden particles, and what that looks like to me, right? So as we're breathing in this photon, these golden particles, we start to use it. It really starts to create this quantum physics interaction to nurture your whole healing process. And as you can see on the slide, there's more about this in the Signature Cell Healing book, which I got here behind me. That's an ebook on signaturecellhealing.com in online store, and it's found in the Signature Cell Healing Self-Healing Resource Bundle. So you can learn a lot about Signature Cell Healing through this ebook. I really recommend it. We use it as the textbook for our workshops. So this is almost like an alchemy kind of thing, right? Because we're taking these golden particles, we're changing the lower vibrating energies in our physical body that need to be transformed with this prana breathing, with this photon breathing. So you can transmute what's in your cellular consciousness that's bringing forth the disease that you need to work with. So this is why we call Signature Cell Healing transformative healing. And it has the power to work on all 4 bodies: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. And as Kahu Fred always said, everything can be healed in love. And we know that Signature Cell Healing is all about love. So we're engaging this process. It's like an alchemic process with this special type of breathing. So from this book as well, Kahu Fred says, if we focused on our breath, we would be cognizant of the space between each breath, that quarter of a second or less when we are not breathing, and the world of transformation awaits. It is in that space that the miracles occur. So remember that when we breathe, you have the inhale through the crown chakra, and then there's that pause as it comes down into your heart where you lock the breath and you weave the 4 bodies together. But that's the space when I do the 5 breath self-healing meditation where I feel this expansion. You can feel this expansion. And imagine in that space that you could actually get the insights for your healing journey right now. So right within that space of breathing is the guidance that you need coming from your blueprint that will allow you to take the next step in your healing journey. It's almost like lighting your path. And then when you've got that awareness, you're exhaling into the different parts of your body and your cells will feel it. So you have a cellular consciousness that is listening and feeling everything that you feel. So that's so important, our thoughts, our feelings, everything. All right. So this brings us back to the 5 breath self-healing meditation. And for those of you that were with me last month, when we went through it, I want to, we're going to review it now, but this is the really important self-healing breathing technique that Kahu Fred Sterling brought forth beginning around 2017 for us to use right now in our self-healing, because it's a time, of course, how did he know? At that time he brought it forth, and we used it all through the pandemic when we couldn't be together and we were healing ourselves. Well, we can use it now because sometimes you're not able to get to a doctor or you're not able to get to a healer. So signature cell healing has evolved into this energy that we can heal ourselves and age our soul. So aging our soul means we're healing through that blueprint that we're talking about. We're aging our soul by engaging what comes up for us every day and not going backwards in fear, but moving forward in love. So fear is going to come up. Don't worry. We're all going to feel fear. There's stuff out there happening. You can't avoid it. Fear is going to come up. But we have this breathing technique that can help us move back into love. So that's why I do this 2 to 3 times a day, folks. I'm really engaging this because I want to get what I came here to get. And I know you do too. So this 5 breath self-healing meditation is something that you can use to begin a longer meditation, a kind of a traditional meditation, however you do your meditations. It's a self-breathing technique. So like I said, it keeps you focused in love. So your cells are listening and they're going to feel this love. So here's the breathing. So let's do, here comes the magical slide. So the golden particles, and as you inhale, it goes through, and you see how it turns to white light, and then it goes into the heart and out the palms. So this is the basic 5 breath self-healing meditation technique. And as we do this, we have that smooth inhale of the golden particles into the crown chakra, down through the pineal gland, it changes to white light, and into the heart chakra. We lock the breath and we weave the 4 bodies together in the heart chakra. And that's where the opening comes, where we can feel the guidance and we can feel even if you're only feeling love there, that's beautiful, right? And then the exhale, it's a control. Kahu always used to make it up. Controlled audible exhale, sending the white light from your heart chakra up to the shoulders, through your arms and out your palms, and into the 5 places where we see, where we do this 5 breath self-healing meditation. So I'm going to just take a breath and I'm going to show, let me just get to the chat. So Olga has a question about the breathing. Her exhalation is much longer than the inhalation. Yes, that's fine. How you feel, you might even want to modulate that, maybe even change it as you need to. Maybe you need to, you know, inhale, sorry, your exhale is longer. Yeah, that's okay. So you inhale, just get it, feel it come through the crown and the pineal, and then the heart, weave it. The pause is important because that's where you're locking the breath. And then exhale is perfect, Olga, because then you can send it into these different parts of your body. So yes, that is allowed. And that's perfect. Yeah, it sounds great. So let's see if we've got another one. Okay, Keanu says, wow, I like that. Thank you, Keanu. And when you try it, you're going to get a lot of wows. I mean, if it's your first time doing this, it's fabulous. I'm going to be demonstrating this again tomorrow at the Honolulu Church of Light during the Sunday healing service. And you can find that link at HonoluluChurchofLight.com. It's on Kahu Fred Sterling's YouTube channel. But I will be standing there actually doing it. We all do it together. So Tatiana says, is it okay to do 5 breath healing in the lay down position? I mean, in bed. Yes. In fact, I did that last night because I had trouble sleeping. So you can use it to help you get to sleep, or maybe you're just more comfortable doing it that way. We always demonstrate it sitting, because in workshops, it's a little more convenient to do it that way. But just as an insight into the new workshops, we use the 5 breath self-healing meditation on the healee on the table to begin the healing session now. So that's something to think about, right? You can use it on yourself and you can use it on other people. How about that? That's pretty cool. So let's see if we got any other questions right now. All right. Okay, so I want to tell you before I stop the screen share, I want to let you know that this is all, you can find out more about this in the self-healing resource bundle. Now, if you don't have this, this is a digital resource bundle that you can get at signaturecellhealing.com online store. And it has this, the video that I'm showing you with Kahu Fred doing that. It has the ebook, the textbook for the workshops, and it has the ebook for the 5 breath self-healing meditation. It has a special meditation from Kahu Fred, and it has MP3s about signature cell healing. So it's got a whole bunch of stuff, and you will love it. So that's a way that you can start to do signature cell healing on your own. This is the resource bundle that we use as workshop materials for our students. So that's the ebook. That's what the ebook looks like, and it's really beautifully illustrated. And you can find that there. So we're going to do this signature cell healing, this 5 breath self-healing meditation together now. And I'm going to, let's see if I can get out of the share here. Am I back? Yes, I'm back. All right. Are there any other questions that you have? Okay, let's get somebody else in here. Somebody from Japan. Okay. Let's do that prana breathing technique now with the photon light. So just wherever you are, just sit and start that breathing and just feel the golden particles above your crown chakra. You're bringing it down, you're locking it, and you're exhaling it. The first hand position is at your crown chakra. So put your right palm there and your left palm on top. Now take one of those breaths and breathe. Bring it in, lock it, exhale. And when you exhale, let it come back up to the crown and just send the light into your head. And keep breathing 5 breaths here, and I'll tell you where it goes. So it goes into your frontal lobes. Keep breathing those long, deep breaths, and let the light go through your palms into your head again. Send the light into your midbrain, where we've got memory centers. Keep breathing. Remember to lock the breath. It's an acquired skill that we're doing with this breathing, right? Breathe, exhale into your crown again, back to the back of your head, to the fight, flight, or freeze, where we have that energy there. And then on the 5th breath, you just fill your whole head with this healing white light. And that already you should feel the relaxation that comes from that breathing. And when you're ready, the 2nd hand placement is at your eyes. And it's a special hand placement with your middle and index finger going on your closed eyelids lightly. And now you do the same breathing again. So breathe, lock the breath, exhale through your fingers into your eyes, and just light up your whole eye socket. Remember, your eyes, the cells in your eyes change very, very frequently, like every 48 hours, you've got new cells in your eyes coming in. So you can light them up and put your intention for healing in them. Keep breathing, send the light over the cones and the rods in the retina. And now let the light just light up the retina. Keep breathing, another breath, send it over the retina and back to the optic nerve. Keep breathing. Let the light go back over the optic nerve and back to the vagus nerve in the back of your head. Keep breathing here, 5 breaths. Let the light go through the eyes, over the retina, back to the vagus nerve. And now follow the vagus nerve with the energy all the way down your spine. Just light up your whole spine. So you can see with this breathing, we're accessing all parts of our body. Now we've got in this parasympathetic nervous system, right? When you're ready, you can go to the 3rd hand placement, and that's at your heart muscle. So it's a little bit to the left side of your chest. Put your right palm down, the left palm on top, and this time we have the thumbs pointing up toward the neck. So breathe, lock the breath just the way you did before, and exhale through your palms into your heart muscle. So all 5 breaths are going to go through your heart muscle in this part of the breathing. Let the light go through the heart now on the next breath and up to the thyroid in the top of your chest, bottom of your neck, through the thumbs. Keep breathing those deep breaths. Light goes through your heart and into your thymus in the top of your chest, the middle of the top of your chest, very important for past life issues, our child self healing. Breathe into your lungs and just feel this beautiful energy circulating throughout your chest. Keep breathing, 5 breaths, light up your lymphatic system in this part. Breathe in and let the light cover both breaths with healing white light. And relax into this beautiful energy that you're creating. So you're creating this cellular awakening, and this light is surrounding you now. It's like a bubble of light. Now we'll go to the 4th hand placement, is at your stomach. So I'm going to stand up so you can see it. It's right here at the stomach, the 3rd chakra. So breathe in. And all 5 breaths are going to go through the stomach and send this relaxing light into this part of your abdomen. So through the stomach, the second breath goes through the stomach and into the pancreas and the liver. And if you're not sure where those places are, just send it with your intention. The light is going to find it. So send your light through there. Keep breathing. Send the light back to your kidneys and just feel the cellular consciousness awakening, bringing healing to that part of your body. Keep breathing through the stomach. Now send the light into the other organs in your midsection, into the gallbladder, the spleen. Keep breathing through the stomach, down into the small intestines. And now just feel the energy circulating in this part of your physical body. And when you're ready and you've completed these 5 breaths here, we'll go to the 5th hand placement. I'm going to stand up again, which is at the 2nd chakra. You don't have to stand up, but I do, so you can see it. And it's down at the 2nd chakra, right down at the pubic symphysis, the lower part of your body. And you see this very well in the video, right? Just breathe into this area now, 5 breaths. And this is an area where we have a lot of our important systems, especially as we grow older. So breathe into our digestive system, all the way through the colon, into the rectum, and just feel the light circulating through all the cells in that area. Keep breathing through your palms into this area and then light up your reproductive organs. So the prostate for the men, the uterus for the women, all of this, the whole reproductive systems. Now breathe in again through this area and light up your urinary tract, the bladder, and just keep breathing. So you can see that in this 5 breath self-healing meditation, we're accessing the cellular consciousness on the physical level. And what's happening is you're building this beautiful energy of the 4 bodies, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, by accessing the blueprint and weaving all 4 bodies together at your heart. It creates this activation of your cellular consciousness, and you can feel the love and the healing that comes forth for whatever is going on for you. You can always do this healing. Now, yes, Wilma, I would definitely now, Wilma's asking, can I send this healing to clear varicose veins? What you can do is, after you've done the basic 5 breath self-healing meditation that Carl Fred Sterling has taught us, go and take your palms in the same fashion and place them on the varicose veins if you can. Place them anywhere on your body that you need healing, and do 5 breaths or as many as you feel like doing. That's what I do with my hip, my right hip, where I have got diagnosed with arthritis. It really helps. It's very soothing. And on my back, if I have any kind of back pain or stiffness, it really helps me. So you can do this anywhere in your physical body. If you got toothache or something like that, I mean, right up, come back here. Even if you want to just put your face in your hands and give yourself a lot of love, you can do that too. You know, it's really all about love and healing right now that we need. So I want you now, you've created this beautiful space. And, you know, if you got questions, please. And yes, you can use this to send it send light to others. So Wendy, what I do is I use this to begin distance healings. So if I'm doing a signature cell healing, distance healing for someone, maybe a client in another part of the world, I begin with this, and then I start to send the light then from my heart to that area. So we build that connection. And with the intention, when I'm doing it, I'm also connected to that person. So yes, there is no, I mean, the separation that we see, now I see all these different pictures, right? But there's really no separation. It's an illusion. So we can live out our different blueprints, right? But we really are one light of the creator. And so we can access that and connect with people wherever they are in the world. So thank you for asking that, Wendy. That's beautiful. I want you now to just, in the time that we have left, just take a nice deep breath where you are, because I want to lead you in a short meditation that you can use after you do your 5-breath self-healing meditation, if you like, because we're talking about activating the blueprint and engaging with the blueprint. So just close your eyes a moment and keep doing that breathing. And I want you to just feel yourself in this bubble of energy that you've created. You've activated the signature cell in the pineal gland. You've brought forth the love and activated the blueprint, your intention and your passion for being here. Just feel that love coming from your heart and coming out from the physical, the emotional, the mental, and the spiritual bodies. And now see in front of you a light from your heart projecting out in front of you. And in this beautiful space of love that you've created, you know it's a completely safe space because it's all about your love and your healing and your passion for being here in this lifetime. So before you now, see before you a journey unfold, a lighted path, a path unfolds. And on that path might be another person. You might see another city. You might see another planet. You might see something that you need to see at this very moment. So I'm going to give you a moment to just keep breathing and feel that loving space, and know in that loving space, something is appearing for you now that you need to see. So just relax into this energy, relax, relax. Okay, and as we take some nice deep breaths again, you know that you can return here anytime you like after your 5-breath self-healing meditation, which I like to do 3 times a day, but if you can only find 2 times a day, that's great. Just know that it's a beautiful, safe space that you can create. Just begin to come back now, come back into your heart. And feel yourself now back on the chair, sitting back with us here now in the webinar. And if anybody'd like to share what you saw, you can write it down or maybe do a little automatic writing, a little channeled writing about what you saw, maybe something that you need to work with now. Maybe you only saw a color or an image or some kind of picture. That's fine. Your cellular consciousness is activated and it's working with you now. So please feel free to email me at Karinna@signaturecellhealing.com or Karinna@KarinnaNielsen.com. I would love to hear from you. We're also doing a global healing meditation for Mother Earth from wherever we are at 9 o'clock our time, our local time at Sunday, April 2nd. So I hope you'll join me and light workers from around the world. You can get more information about this at KarinnaNielsen.com. The Global Healing Meditation for Mother Earth is something we do every month just before the full moon. And we are healing Mother Earth's water systems. So that's our focus right now, to send the light. We do the 5 breath self-healing meditation as we begin, and then we collectively send our energy to Diamond Head at Honolulu and then around the world. And we create this beautiful weave of light. So I hope you'll join us and read more about that on KarinnaNielsen.com. Please remember to visit signaturecellhealing.com for the self-healing resource bundle. So you can get that full video with Kahu Fred doing the 5 breath self-healing meditation. And let me know if you'd like to host in-person workshop sometime later this year, or even attend one, because I'm looking for hosts and we'd like to go back out. Next month, we're going to be back here again on April 15th to talk more about signature cell healing, and I'll be letting you know the topic for that. You can also join me April 1st, no joke, for Heart to Spirit Connections is another webinar that I do at the beginning of every month. And there's information about that on KarinnaNielsen.com.